Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Or perhaps you've been mid-sentence and a word just vanished. It happens to all of us. A little slip of memory, a momentary blank. We brush it off. We chuckle. Oh, it's just a senior moment, we say. But what if these moments happen more often? What if they're not always so easy to brush off? What if that little voice in your head starts to whisper, is this more than just a normal part of aging? Now, imagine this. You're at a family dinner. You're telling a story, something you've told before. But then, your daughter gently interjects, "Mom, you just told us that part." Or maybe your spouse subtly corrects you about a detail, a fact you were so sure of. It's a small thing, a kind gesture. But it stings, doesn't it? That slight feeling of embarrassment, that little spark of worry. Your family noticed. They saw a moment of confusion. It's a fear many of us carry, the fear of losing our edge, of our minds not being as sharp as they once were, the fear of our loved ones noticing even before we do. That subtle shift, that gentle reminder from a child. It's not just about forgetting. It's about the feeling that comes with it, the concern for our independence, the worry about what tomorrow might bring. Doctors are now warning about something critically important, something that could be silently contributing to these exact moments, these instances where your family might notice that slight confusion. What if these signs, these moments of forgetfulness or disorientation aren't always a natural part of aging? What if there's another very common culprit, a single medication that many of us take every day? This isn't about blaming ourselves. This isn't about accepting a future of declining clarity. This is about knowledge. This is about empowerment. This is about understanding a hidden factor that could be impacting your mind right now. Many of us are taking medications that are meant to help us, to manage our blood pressure, to ease our allergies, to help us sleep. We trust these medicines. We've been told they're safe, and for the most part, they are. But sometimes, even a common, widely used medication can have an unexpected side effect, especially as we get older. Our bodies change with age. How we process medication changes. What was once perfectly fine can start to affect us differently. And some medications, even very common ones, can subtly interfere with our cognitive function. They can cause that slight confusion, that feeling of being a bit foggy, the kind of fogginess your family might notice before you even fully realize it yourself. Think about it. Are you experiencing more senior moments lately? Are your loved ones starting to make those gentle comments? Are you finding it harder to focus, to recall names, or to keep track of conversations? These aren't just random occurrences. They could be connected. Doctors are sounding the alarm because this isn't just a minor inconvenience. For some, these subtle cognitive shifts can lead to more serious problems down the line. But the good news is, understanding this connection offers a pathway to protection and clarity. It offers hope. It offers a chance to regain that mental sharpness, to stop those moments of embarrassment, to calm that whisper of worry. You deserve to know. You deserve to understand what might be causing these changes. What if there's a simple, actionable step you can take? A conversation you can have that could make all the difference. We are going to uncover the truth about this one common medication. We'll explore why it affects the brain in specific ways. We'll discuss how it can manifest as subtle confusion. And most importantly, what you can do about it. Stay with us because understanding this could be one of the most important things you learn for your cognitive health. You're not alone in this, and there are answers. So which common med are doctors warning us about, and how could it be affecting you? Let's delve deeper into this critical topic. You might have shrugged off that moment, a forgotten word, a misplaced thought. Maybe you called your grandchild by the wrong name, just once. Or you went to the kitchen for something, only to stand there wondering why you even walked in. These moments feel harmless, just senior moments, right? Something everyone experiences as they get older. But what if these small slips are more than just typical aging? What if they are tiny signals, subtle alarms that your body is sending, alarms that your family might be picking up on, even if you try to brush them aside? Imagine you are at Sunday dinner. Everyone is laughing. You start to tell a story about your younger days, a familiar tale. But then you lose your way. You pause. The names of places or people suddenly escape you. You feel a flush rise in your cheeks. You try to laugh it off, saying, "Oh, my memory isn't what it used to be." Your son or daughter might offer the word you're searching for. They do it kindly. But you see the glance, the quiet concern exchanged between them and their spouse. Or perhaps you're trying to follow a complex TV show. You keep losing the plot. You have to ask your partner, "Wait, who is that again?" Or you find yourself rereading the same paragraph in a book, unable to fully absorb the meaning. It's frustrating. You feel a creeping sense of unease. Is this the beginning of something more serious? The fear can be paralyzing. The fear of what these moments might truly mean. These aren't just isolated incidents. They start to form a pattern. A pattern your loved ones, who see you every day, can't help but notice. They might notice you're repeating yourself more often, asking the same question just minutes after it was answered, or getting easily overwhelmed by simple tasks that used to be second nature. Balancing your checkbook, remembering appointments, even preparing a familiar recipe. It feels like a fog has descended. A thin, persistent haze. This isn't about blaming yourself. It's not about judging your memory. This is about understanding. It's about empowering you with knowledge. Because what your family is observing, what you are experiencing, might not be an inevitable sign of decline. It might be a solvable problem. A side effect, a hidden cost of something you take every day without a second thought. Many of us rely on medications to manage our health, to keep us feeling good, to extend our quality of life. We trust our doctors, we trust the pharmacy, and rightfully so. Most medications are safe and beneficial, but some, even very common ones, can have unexpected effects. Effects that creep up slowly. So slowly you might not connect them to the pill you take. Think about how many pills you take daily, maybe for blood pressure, maybe for cholesterol, perhaps for sleep, or for allergies that bother you seasonally. These are all part of our routine. They are designed to help. But what if one of them, a medication you assume is harmless, is quietly interfering with your clarity, with your sharpness, with your ability to feel fully present? The medication we are talking about isn't rare. It's incredibly widespread. You might even have it in your medicine cabinet right now. It's often prescribed for issues that seem completely unrelated to memory or confusion. Conditions like chronic pain, restless sleep, nagging allergies, or even common digestive problems. Because of this, millions of seniors take this type of medication, often for years, without realizing the hidden impact. This isn't about stopping your medications cold. Absolutely not. That could be dangerous. This is about being informed. It's about connecting the dots. It's about giving you the power to have a proactive conversation with your doctor. A conversation based on real insight. So how does such a common medication, intended for seemingly unrelated problems, start to cause these subtle shifts in your thinking? What is its secret mechanism? And how can you identify if your medication falls into this category? We're about to pull back the curtain on this widespread culprit and reveal precisely how it works its way into your mental clarity. Don't go anywhere. You might think these moments are just part of getting older, a normal sign of age. But what if they aren't? What if a single pill you take daily is quietly dimming your mental clarity? This isn't about blaming you. It's about understanding. Many medications work by blocking certain signals in your brain, specifically a chemical messenger called acetylcholine. It's vital for memory. It helps with learning. It keeps your thoughts sharp. When these signals are blocked, your brain struggles. It's like trying to talk on a phone with bad reception. Information doesn't get through clearly. The drugs that do this are called anticholinergics. Don't worry about the big name. Just understand their effect. They are incredibly common. Perhaps you take one for allergies, or for bladder control, maybe for sleep. Even some pain medications fall into this category. They are prescribed for good reasons. They solve a specific problem, but they can create another unseen one. Think about this for a moment. You're at a family dinner. Your grandchild tells you a funny story. You laugh along. But later that evening, you try to recall the details to your spouse. You find yourself struggling. The names are fuzzy, the punchline is gone. You brush it off. Must be tired, you tell yourself, but your spouse caught it. They saw that brief pause, the searching look in your eyes. Or perhaps you're trying to follow your favorite TV show. The plot used to be so easy. Now, you keep losing the thread. Who is that character again? What was their motive? You rewind. You still can't quite grasp it. It feels like you're watching through a fog. This isn't just a minor annoyance. It's a sign, a signal that something might be interfering with your mental processes. These little lapses add up. They chip away at your confidence. You start to second-guess yourself. You might avoid certain tasks. You stop offering to lead the book club discussion. You might hesitate to drive to a new place because deep down, you worry. What if I forget something important? What if I make a mistake? What if someone notices? Your family does notice, not because they are judging you, but because they love you. They see the change, the slight hesitation, the forgotten word, the repeated question. They might exchange quiet glances. A sense of worry begins to settle. They wonder if this is the start of something serious, and you, too, feel that quiet dread. The impact of these anticholinergic drugs isn't always immediate. Sometimes it's a slow burn, a gradual fading of your mental brightness. Years of taking these medications can have a cumulative effect. It's like a leaky faucet, a small drip today, another tomorrow. Over time, it fills the bucket, and the problem becomes undeniable. It's crucial to understand this. You have the power to protect your mind, to regain that clarity. This isn't a battle you have to face alone. Recognizing the problem is the first, most important step. Knowing which medications pose this risk, and understanding how to talk to your doctor about it. It's about taking control, about advocating for your own brain health. In our next part, we will dive deeper into specific examples of these medications. We'll give you actionable steps, ways to discuss these concerns with your healthcare provider, and how to find safer alternatives that protect your precious memory. Stay with us. Your mental clarity is worth fighting for. Now, you might be feeling a mix of concern and determination. That's perfectly natural. The good news is, armed with this knowledge, you're no longer a passive observer. You can take action. You can reclaim your clarity. The first crucial step is to talk to your doctor. This isn't about self-diagnosing. It's about opening a vital conversation. Go prepared. Don't just walk in and say, "I think my medication is making me confused." That might get dismissed too quickly. Instead, start a simple journal. For a week or two, jot down specific instances. When did you feel confused? What happened right before it? Was it after taking your evening pill? Did you forget something important during a conversation? Write it all down, even small things. Did you misplace your keys more often than usual? Did you struggle with a recipe you've made 100 times? Did a family member politely correct you on a detail you were sure about? Bring this journal with you. These concrete examples are powerful evidence. They paint a clear picture. They move the conversation from a vague feeling to specific observations. Even better, if possible, bring a trusted family member or friend with you to the appointment. Their perspective is invaluable. They can confirm what they've noticed. They can back up your observations. They can articulate the subtle shifts in your daily functioning. This can make all the difference in how your doctor perceives your concerns. Remember, it's those subtle moments of confusion, those slight hesitations that family often notices first. When you speak to your doctor, express your concerns calmly. Say something like, "Doctor, I've been monitoring my daily experiences. My family and I have noticed some slight confusion, particularly around these times." Show journal. "I'm concerned it might be related to my medication, specifically medication name." Be specific. Be factual. Your doctor might not immediately agree. That's okay. Be patient but firm. They may want to rule out other causes. They may suggest tests. This is part of the process. Your goal is to work with them to find the safest path forward. Don't be afraid to ask direct questions. Could this medication be contributing to cognitive issues? Are there alternative medications for my condition that have a lower risk of confusion? Would a lower dose be an option? You are advocating for your own well-being. You have every right to understand your treatment plan fully. If your doctor is open to exploring alternatives, wonderful. They might suggest a different class of medication or a non-pharmacological approach if appropriate for your condition. This transition, needs to be managed carefully and under strict medical supervision. Never stop taking a prescribed medication suddenly without your doctor's guidance. That could be dangerous. The journey to regaining your sharp mind doesn't stop at medication review. Supporting your brain health is a lifelong endeavor. Think about what truly nourishes your mind. Are you getting enough restorative sleep? Quality sleep is crucial for memory consolidation and cognitive repair. Even small improvements can make a big difference. What about your diet? Are you eating nutrient-rich foods? Foods packed with antioxidants and healthy fats can protect your brain cells. Think colorful fruits, leafy greens, and omega-3s. Small changes, like adding a handful of berries or some walnuts to your daily routine, can contribute to overall brain resilience. And physical activity. It's not just for your heart and muscles. Exercise increases blood flow to your brain, which is vital for cognitive function. Even a brisk walk for 30 minutes a day can have profound benefits. It can help clear that fog. It can make you feel more alert and engaged. Finally, stay socially connected. Engage in stimulating activities. Read, learn new things, play games, spend time with loved ones. These interactions keep your brain active and challenged. They build cognitive reserve, giving your brain more resilience against potential decline. Remember, this isn't about succumbing to the fear of cognitive decline. It's about empowerment. It's about taking proactive steps. It's about gaining clarity and protecting your mental sharpness. You deserve to feel confident and fully present in your daily life, free from the embarrassment of those confusing moments. You deserve to engage with your family and friends without that nagging worry. Understanding the potential impact of a common medication is the first step towards better health and greater peace of mind. Your family wants you to be well. You want to be well. By carefully reviewing your medications and making informed choices with your healthcare team, you are taking control. This channel is dedicated to bringing you critical insights like these. We believe in empowering you with knowledge. If this information has helped you or sparked an important conversation, please let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your stories. And for more vital health insights designed for people over 60, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll continue to explore how you can maintain a sharp mind and a vibrant life, bringing you more practical tips and crucial information in our upcoming videos. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay healthy.